Hello everyone. This is now my 13th video since I started my journey on weight loss and other revelations. The other day, I was quite frustrated, I believe, and I kind of conveyed some frustrations about my work, my job, and things of that nature. I sent those emails. I got a response that basically was like, "Thank you for willing to be doing the 5 hours each week. We're not going to modify the template for my boss." So I said, if the template doesn't change, then I will be not signing up for overtime every week, and everyone should go with that assumption. Didn't hear anything back from that. Saw the other supervisors. One didn't mention it. The other one, told me it was a fine email. And then the third one, who was the one that kind of had an attitude about me not signing up, did approach me. And then he started out with a casual conversation, and then it turned quickly into this volatile attitude. And I reminded him that I'm not going to rise to that. I said, I think you need to calm down. And I think you misinterpreted my email. I said the whole point of me writing that email is to prevent underlying resentment. And because I used your name in an email, because you're the one that says you're up for signing up for the overtime each week, that should not indicate to you that I was throwing you under the bus. Really what it is just explaining the protocol and telling our manager that I understand what the protocol is. So when Joe comes to me, it should be assumed that I won't be signing up. And that was basically it. And he took it like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I said, well, that's not how it is. He thinks that I was just totally calling him on the carpet. And I was like, that is not how it is at all. You're the one that goes to each person each week. Well, he says, well, that's because George told us to do that. Well, George is our manager, and he delegated that to you. If he delegated something to you, then he has an understanding that you're the one that's responsible for it. So when I put your name in an email, it's indicating that you're the person that's responsible for doing it. So it's widespread knowledge. So I don't get what the issue is. So anyway, he said, well, you waited till after I left. Well, I'm like, right, because this does not just concern us two, it concerns every supervisor. And we need to have an open discussion about it. And I'm not going to sit there and back down because, I don't want to do something. The bottom line is I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to work 16 hours every weekend. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to work an egregious amount of extra time when I'm already there 8 hours. Not going to happen. If you need somebody who's going to do that, then I'm not that person. And then you have to have another serious conversation with me about this role, because I will walk out of this role very easily and not do that. I'm not working 16 hours every single weekend. You can kiss my ass before I do that. So I'll work hard, and I have been working hard, and I've been getting a lot of kudos, but that doesn't mean I'm not brave enough to say this is bullshit and walk away. With that said, that sucks in a way because, I do like everybody I'm working with. I am trying my best to make that work. It's hard, but I have to stand my ground. The only person that's going to defend you in this world to the caliber that you deserve to be defended by is yourself. If no one else is willing to do that, then you're in a pickle, because if you think other people are going to rush to your defense, it is not going to happen. I have news for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to be brave enough to say what you will and won't do. And I made it very clear what I won't do. And I made it very clear to everyone involved that I won't do that. That's not going to happen. And so, I don't know where this leaves it, but I pretty much said what I'm willing to do. It kind of got accepted by the masses, and so we'll go forward with that. At no point in time do I have anyone have a right to tell me what I can and can't do. I'm doing my job. And so my boss wrote me an email today, because I misplaced 8 hours on the timesheet. He's like, just pay attention, which is fine, whatever. Because that's true. I kind of should have remembered, my schedule's a little different. But I also proposed to him a difference in schedule for the weekdays, as opposed to working 3 to 11:30. Why don't I work 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m.? Because that would give me exposure to the first and second shift all week, and also allow me to have my feet in the puddle for the third shift. That gives me the well-versed knowledge that I think I want in this position. I don't want to be excluded from any duties or responsibilities. I want to learn as much as possible. I think that this is a good proposal because I don't understand after 5 o'clock watching TV all day. It does not do anything for me. It does nothing for me to do that. Fine. After they leave at 4:30, there's 3 hours for me to watch television with the guys or whatever. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. But I want to be actually working. Like, I want to be doing work, which is crazy because, so much of your life is like, oh my God, work is dreadful, blah, blah, blah. How the hell am I supposed to move on or do things that are going to be profitable or marketable if I'm just sitting there watching fucking Rachel Maddow every night? That's not going to happen. I mean, it's just not. And, I don't mind if that's what their path is and if they're okay with that, but I have an issue for it. It's not for me. I want to learn, and I want to work. That's why I'm there. And so if that doesn't get accepted, then I'm just going to be really just like distraught beyond belief. Like, I'm just going to be like, are you kidding me? I gave you a clear indication as to why this would work. And frankly, like 3 to 11:30 is fucking bullshit anyway of a shift. Like, I get no life in the evening at all. Like, that's just fucked up. And I'm already working 11 to 7 over the weekends. That's bullshit as well. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but come on, like, give me a break here. You have me in this yo-yo place here and this yo-yo place there. Let's get me some normalized schedule that seems a little bit more humane. Because ultimately, my one coworker's there till 10:30 and the other one's there till 11:15, and people start the night shift at 11 o'clock during the week. So there is a transition. There is a layover. I don't understand why my proposed schedule should not be applauded because I'm giving representation to first and second shift and third shift. I'm doing a lot here to make this work. Clearly, my last 7 minutes have been about work. So clearly I'm frustrated today, and clearly I'm frustrated about the whole department and morale and how you can't be open to express ideas that are innovative. I just started and I'm being told, if you have any ideas, please come and tell me. And then I come up with these ideas or come up with telling people stuff, and it's not actually applauded the way that they say it is. Sucks. Just sucks. I'm just like, but I don't care. I'm going to continue doing that as long as I'm there. Meanwhile, I have been applying for other jobs, and I have been looking into other places to work. Because if I don't feel like this is going in a direction where I feel this is good, then I'm going to have to leave because this is just not plausible to me. So I'm hoping to hear back from the one place I interviewed with. A headhunter talked to me the other day. I've sent my resume there. I follow up with somebody else, but I'm not going to accept anything less than what I want. And I'm asking really good questions right now. Like, what is the on-call system? How often? Things of that nature. I think that, I like what it's just frustrating. I guess I'm ultimately frustrated right now. And I don't mean to be, but something's got to give. You know what I mean? You have me in this fucking loop of changing up everything left, right, and sideways. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to be listened to, and I hope that from the outside perspective, then I will be. But if I'm not, then what am I contributing then? What is my contribution if you're going to continuously ignore everything I suggested? So that's a big problem for me. Anyway, what else? I've been trying to eat right. I've been trying to bike to work every day. I've been doing that. I've been quite successful at that. I'm putting out my resume every day. I'm hoping to continue down that road. I emailed one of the CIOs to see if I can shadow him. I have not gotten a response yet. That sucks. At my job. But other than that, I got to see my nieces this weekend. I will see them next weekend, and I will see them every weekend after that. Work was a struggle for me because I didn't sleep as much as I would have liked. And that I really wound up paying the price yesterday when I basically slept the entire day. And that really sucked. I wasted the entire day away. And I think in hindsight with this, when I go Saturday into Sunday, I'm going to have to keep myself awake for as long as I can so I don't feel like I'm wasting my whole day away. because it really does suck when you do that. And I feel like I don't want to miss any opportunities. I don't want to miss the ability to do something for myself. That's one day of my social time gone, completely gone. You know, um, Today I got up at 11. I cleaned my apartment. I did everything I was supposed to do, so I feel good about that. I have a headache from a sleep hangover. Uh, just I was really lucky to see my nieces this weekend. Very lucky, and I feel very, very, very fortunate that I made that effort to do that, and I'll continue to make that effort every day, every week. I don't care what it takes. I will do it. Um, it'll be hard initially to get through the weekend and stuff like that. But Saturday is a really slow day at work that I'm discovering, so it's not so awful. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm at a point now where I feel that I need to make some adjustments. I'm going on that tour to the new school on the 19th. I'm going to apply. I have no exposure experience to acting at all, but I want to do it. I really do. And I feel like it's my calling. And I would love to be there and see the school and check it out, and it'd be really exciting for me. I'm trying my best to not pull the switch, you know. I did that last time. I don't think I did that prematurely last time. I think I did it right. But this time I need to, go through the motions, voice my concerns. I'm following up with everything I can do. What else? I'm just grateful that I got to see all four of my nieces this weekend, and my cousins, and, my brother. I miss my brother. Miss hanging out with him a lot more than I can ever fully express in this video. I really do. But it's just been a rough road. Really rough. Because I like what I'm doing. I like the people I'm engaging with for the most part. But I don't, you cannot challenge me to doing something that doesn't seem equitable or fair. I won't do it. I just won't. And, I have to stand my ground. And it's hard to do that. And it sucks. But let me tell you something. Standing my ground is a much more liberating thing to do than sit in silence and boil up over. I'm not going to do that, So I feel okay about that. But, every day is a challenge, and every day is a new challenge that you didn't really anticipate the day before. But, here I am. I did everything I was supposed to do today. I went out there. I pushed myself above and beyond to get things done, and I will continue to do that. And if that means putting out my resume during my work schedule, I will do that. And that'll be the way it'll be. And so that's good, right? But that's about it. I mean, I don't know what tomorrow brings. I'm prepared to go in there and be told no about my proposal, because it just seems like no matter what you do, you should just introduce something really radical, or practical. It doesn't seem logical in this department that I'm in. So I'm expecting to hear no. But I put it out there. I think it's important to put it out there. And if he says no, then I basically know that any idea that I propose is going to be rejected. And with that said, I will just continue to look for a new job, because I cannot stay in a department where people don't appreciate your input, It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? To not embrace that idea, but whatever. Okay, that's it today. I'm a little drained, got a little bit of a headache, so I probably should sign off. I'm a little irritable, so I need to just tone it down a little bit. Thank you for watching. I'll be in touch, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.